In our tap rooms, everything feels easy, familiar faces, good beer, and that no-co sense of community. But behind those warm spaces, our breweries carry real challenges. From rising costs to shifting habits, from supply chain storms to the lingering shadows of a pandemic, the challenges have been real and deeply felt. Yet Northern Colorado brewers are built with grit and generosity. Their resilience is part of the story, too.
More than 400 breweries in Colorado, but that number is decreasing due to financial struggles many owners are now facing.
The Brewers Guild telling us several closures are expected this year. Let's go live now to Fox City Wind
It all breaks our heart when we see a brewery close. I mean, we don't want that. We don't want to see a brewery close, Hard times now where in Colorado last year, more breweries had closed than opened, and that was the first year in a long time that had happened. Since I think the 90s, kind of the last crash in beer. And so it's a little bit more of a grind, a little bit, you have to still be innovative, but you have to be smart.
The question that's been asked every year since COVID, what was the impact of COVID? And it was obviously substantial, especially in the service industry, for service employees, for people running small breweries, small restaurants, bars, right? It was drastic and substantial.
When COVID hit, we were pretty close to, 60% package, 40% draft. So we were doing, 50,000 barrels in draft or something like that. Well, then one day it all went away. So we lost 25 years of work was erased in one fell swoop.
It was pretty, I think, foundational change to craft beer, both at the time and still kind of lingering. For us, because of it's just another right timing and right circumstances. We had just purchased our own canning line just less than a year before COVID. So we were able to pivot very quickly from kegs and draft, which basically evaporated overnight, moved planned volume and even package volume, as long as it wasn't in cans, if it was slated to go into kegs. So that gave us all the opportunities to adapt and just move, several hundred to 1,000 barrels of beer from planned going into draft into cans, and even some that was already packaged. It was, a couple days prior to kind of shutting things down, we were able to reclaim that beer, put it back into our bright tanks and get it into cans successfully without losing quality or any shelf life or anything like that. Not every brewery had that opportunity. It was just dumb luck on our part, really.
The thing that got us through COVID was our mug club. We have this membership here of mug club members. They have a personalized mug on the shelf downstairs, started as customers, and they became friends for all of us. And that's a really cool feature. And it's that kind of personal relationship with our customers that got us through that. So all of our mug club members, they'd call ahead and they'd order cans, and we were sitting here filling as many cans as we possibly could every single day for all the stream of cars that would pull up, pop their trunk, and we'd fill their trunk full of beer. So we were fortunate to have that kind of community and that kind of support that we had created with that mug club, and that's what got us through that environment for sure. It was super challenging in 100 ways that everybody knows, right? But we had focused so much on that community and that connection with us as a family and as a business, as opposed to it just being a beer in a can.
I hope it stays healthy and that people can still operate independent small craft breweries within the state of Colorado. And that's happening now, but you're also seeing some other indicators in the market that make it seem much more challenging than it used to be. So I'm hopeful that the independent craft brewer can still be a really viable long-term business in the state of Colorado.
For small businesses, there's like that 3 to 5 year mark where you have to kind of get past that 5 years, and then you're pretty well established. But in customer service, in craft beer brewing, it's different. There's no guarantee of success even after 5 years. There's never a guarantee of success. So we still have to innovate our products all the time. We still have to have this atmosphere that we're intentional about creating to get people to come back.
So we just have to keep that passion and love going for the industry, and And it has to start with us as owners, you know, it has to start with my wife and I to be excited about it still. Because it is hard, you know, things are more expensive and there's only so much you can charge for a beer until it's too expensive, you know. I mean, I tell other brewery owners all the time now, craft beer is still fun, we still enjoy it, we love it. Beer is a passion project for us. We're not getting rich, none of us, by any means, but we still love it. So we just have to keep that passion and love going.